Hi, I'm Stacey and welcome to my Book Nook, and today we're going to see if I actually read my anticipated releases. So, here we go. I have it all on my phone, so I'm just going to look on there. Okay, so we're going for this video here. I'll do a screenshot or I'll put it in the what's it face, you know what I mean, the little bar, you can just click on it, and I'll pop it in the description. But I'm going off of the one that I posted last year about the same time, and yeah, at the time they were all anticipated releases, so let's see what I did. So the first one that was on my anticipated releases was Babel by R.F Kuang, and so let's describe what this is. So it's following a young man who is originally from Canton in China, and he is going to go to Babel, which is the Institute of Translation. And it's kind of historical fiction mixed with fantasy. There's magical elements to it. It's a lot about colonialism and the sense of belonging, and whether translation is kind of stealing. There's a really cool line in here which says an act of translation is an act of betrayal, or something along those lines, and it's really interesting. And obviously I have read this. I gave it 5 stars. It's really good. I loved it. So if we're going by whether I know my taste, this one says that I do. So it's going pretty well so far. Oh, the next one that I read, I haven't actually got out, bear with me. When I said the next one that I read, what I meant was the next one that was on the list, because the next one that was on the list is Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy and Lynn. And I haven't read it. I have not read it. But I'm still really excited about it, so I really do want to read it. I've also got the sequel, so there's literally just no excuse. There's no excuse. But I think I will enjoy it. This is about a girl who, I think she's poisoned her mother or something with tea, and she's threatening, no, oh my gosh, what am I saying? No, I was right. She brewed the poison tea that killed her mother. So she's entering this tea making competition to try to save her sister, etc. And it sounds like everything that I would love, so I am excited about it, but haven't read it, so I can't tell you. Okay, oh my gosh, next one I also haven't got out, but it's right behind me. It's Heart of the Sun Warrior. This is a sequel to Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I haven't read it. I couldn't tell you. I can't even tell you what it's about, but I know it's based on Chinese mythology because the first one was. And I enjoyed the first one. I think I gave it 4 stars. I think so. So I can't tell you how good this is, but I have not read it. But at least I own it, you know, there's that. So the next one on this list is Stoneblind by, I think it's by Natalie Haynes. I do have this, it's on my Kindle, but I haven't read it. So this is not going well, is it? I haven't read it. It's a Medusa retelling, and I am excited to read it, so there's that. The next one, again, is a book that's on my Kindle, but I have not read. That is The Book Eaters by Sunyi, and that one follows. It's a woman who is on the run with her child, because the child is what's known as, I think it's called a soul eater, something like that, instead of a book eater. So they don't eat books, they eat souls. And I'm intrigued by that, and I really wanted to read it, and I still haven't read it, so not doing great, am I? Okay. Don't mind that. So the next one on this list is actually one that I've read, and it is The Dragon's Promise, which is the sequel to Six Crimson Cranes. Yeah, Six Crimson Cranes. And it's also based on Chinese mythology. And it is retelling the story of the Six Swans, which is a fairy tale. I can't really tell you too much more, but I did enjoy this. I gave it 4 stars. 4 stars for this. So the ones that I've read are going pretty well. The next one I feel really bad about. It is The River of Silver by S.A. Chakraborty, and I don't even own it. However, it is on Libby, and I've got it on my priority list on there, but I still haven't read it. Yeah, so I feel really bad about it. It's a short story collection from the world of the Daevabad trilogy by S.A. Chakraborty. And I really want to dive into it, but I feel like I've forgotten everything that happened in that trilogy. So, we'll see. The next one is What Moves the Bed? What Moves the Bed? What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. And I do believe this is a retelling of The Fall of the House of Usher, which I have read recently. The thing is, I don't own this book. I would like to read it, but I don't own it, so so that's gone well, hasn't it? Okay, and the next one on the list is Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonn, and this is also a sequel, and it's the sequel to Legend Born, which follows this girl Brie, and I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy, but damn, I gave this 5 stars, and I gave Legend Born 5 stars, because it goes there. It's so good. So good. It's an Arthurian legend retelling, and it's following Brie, who is discovering everything about it, and it's really hard not to give away stuff, but there's things in here that shocked me, and I just loved it. It was brilliant. Next. I mean, this is actually the last one. So, okay. So the next one is Defend the Dawn by Brigid Kemmerer. And it's the sequel to Defy the Night by Brigid Kemmerer, which is... It's about a girl who... almost kind of Robin Hoods. So she and her friend kind of steal this cure from the rich to give to the poor. And then things happen. So she kind of ends up kind of linking with the palace to try to help, because she really wants to find a cure and to help all the people, etc. There's lots of political intrigue in these books, and I really enjoy that. So I gave this 4 stars. So actually my record here is pretty good. So of the ones I have read, which are not very many, let's see, I've read 4. I'm pretty sure there's 10 on this list, so I've read 40%. And I gave 2 of them 5 stars and 2 of them 4 stars. So I'm not mad at that, and most of the others I still own and want to read. So I think that's pretty good, to be honest. I'm not mad about it. Can you stop? Can you just stay there? I'm really hoping that the ones that I haven't read that I do own, that I love, and that it won't pull my percentage down. I'm hoping that I still have good taste in books, for me. So we'll see. We'll see. I will hopefully be doing more of these kind of videos, but maybe a bit more well prepared, because I don't feel that prepared today. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them, especially the ones that I haven't read, because I am so curious to see what other people think of those. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!